I had to, we got a call for you guys are still operating over here. What's your connection with this business right here?
I work here.
You work here?
I'm leaving though.
All right, we need to get your information before you. This commander's complaint, I'm assuming. So what was it exactly? Because I mean,
Walk in yet.
yeah, but he can't give us a good excuse, and that's what he came
He says
up
we're
with.
not open, and I go, well, what are you here for? He says, I'm the cashier.
Yeah, but he doesn't even know.
And then the girl out here,
What's going on, guys? It's Early Product News. This video, if it wasn't so sad, it'd almost be funny. They have officially ripped up the Constitution in Ohio, specifically Cleveland. This is Amy Atkins. She's the Ohio Department of Health Director. She's about to give a speech. And I'd like to say it deserves an Emmy, but it's such a bad acting job, it deserves a Razzie. Listen to this woman speak and tell me if you think she even believes what she's saying. I don't even think the sign language lady believes what she's saying because she's only half into it. Watch.
Is a war on a silent enemy. I don't want you to be afraid. I am not afraid. I am determined. But I need you to do everything. I want you to think about the fact that this is our one shot in this country. All of us are going to have to sacrifice. And I know someday we'll be looking back and wondering, what was it we did in this moment? You're heroic when you stay at home and watch your neighbor who's a nurse's child. Everyone is being heroic right now. And I can tell you that every action you take is mattering. But this is that moment. It is our one shot.
You better lose yourself in the music. Anyways, that was the worst pep speech I've ever heard. Anyways, this is Cook County's version of Amy Atkins, Allison Arwady. Can I buy a B or a C or something besides an A? Anyways, she dropped this bombshell. It seems like we were taking baby steps, and then all of a sudden, Allison Arwady said this.
I want you to know that CDPH is already deep in the planning stages around vaccination. We've already bought the syringes. We already know where it's going to happen. We're thinking about what that's going to be. It's all part of this plan.
There you go, guys. They picked it all out. They even decided which cheek you're getting it in. So just bend over and take it. Anyways, this story is about a Cleveland beauty supply owner who owns a beauty supply store, who also has a mobile telephone store in there. Now, the mobile telephone store is essential. The beauty supply store is not. And the commander, they have the same ranking system as Chicago. The commander is the top dog. There is nobody higher in that district. He has decided, and he's not even on scene. I don't know where he got word from or if he saw them, that they've been selling weaves, and they have to pay. And watch how they just, no matter what, they're getting a ticket. No matter what they say, even though they come up with a rock-solid alibi, they come up with no evidence, no reasonable suspicion, not even mere suspicion. They don't even have suspicion by the time they're done. But watch what happens. I said this before in one of my videos. I think it was a video with YouTube's Legal Unicorn, where I said, watch, there's a lot of viewers out there that are in states in which you cannot get a misdemeanor unless you commit that crime in front of a police officer. Unless that police officer is the eyewitness to the crime, you cannot be arrested for a misdemeanor. Now, right here, this comes from the Ohio Bar Association. When can I be arrested? You may be arrested by a police officer who personally saw you violate any state statute, city ordinance, or federal law. Police arrest powers vary depending on the seriousness of the offense. The important thing is the officer sees the violation. In the charge, if the charge is a misdemeanor for which only a fine is the possible penalty, not time in jail, the officer may not arrest you and take you into custody unless you fail to give your name, refuse to sign the citation, or previously fail to appear in court for a fine on a similar offense. So, unless you do it right in front of the officer, they can't arrest you. But I guarantee you there's tons of you out there in states like this that have misdemeanors that never did it in front of an officer. You just expected the district attorney, the judge, somebody to know the law besides you. But it's on your record, I bet. Anyways, so there you see it's that strict that if a felony or a misdemeanor doesn't even happen in the presence of a police officer, they can't arrest them. Now, nothing happens in the presence of these police officers, yet they still give them a summons. This body camera footage was obtained by Real World Police. I'll put the whole thing in the description. Go over there and subscribe.
Come on. How you doing? I had to, we got a call for you guys are still operating over here. What's your connection with this business right here? You work here?
I'm leaving though.
Alright, we need to get your information before you leave though.
Okay.
Take her information down. So I mean, what are you guys doing here today? Or like, what's going on?
They're sanitizing the place. They said they can't have it open. So they're sanitizing.
Okay.
That's why I'm glad to talk. I'm done.
Alright. I mean, because the issue is that we got a call and they're like saying people are carrying product out the store. And
Oh, I don't have nothing to do with that. But that's where they're sanitizing and stuff now. But my name is
nah, she said she works here. What do you think we should do? She got hair and stuff in the car. I don't know.
Well, let's see. Is the
That's right. You don't have any idea. You have absolutely none. You have no idea. You don't know if she works there. The only thing you have to go on is what she says, and she says she works there. That's it. But remember that conversation, because it's going to get switched all around by the time it's done.
the owner here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's going on today?
Nothing, nobody open.
They're not open. Who are you?
I'm just working here.
You work here?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What were you guys doing here today?
No open. Nobody open.
So are you a worker? So what type of work were you doing here today?
Cashier.
Cashier?
Well, who are you cashing out?
Nope. I'm still here in the middle. I didn't go inside.
Now you heard him. He says he has not even gone inside the store yet. The other lady says that she works there and they're sanitizing the place. Who else is going to sanitize the place besides the workers? Not only that, there's a cell phone store that's owned by the same person in the same location that is essential. But they're going to turn all this around because he said he was a cashier. He said he was a cashier, even though he said he's never even been in the store yet today. Since he said he was a cashier, then, and he's there, he must have been cashing somebody out. Watch.
How you guys doing? Hi, is the owner here? The owner, you are? Hi, we just want to see if you guys were taking any customers.
No.
You guys, you just sanitizing?
No, we're actually cleaning up and then we're actually waiting for the inspector to come up.
Oh, a health inspection?
I called the inspector to come up, see if we're actually central now because they told us yesterday that we need to close. So I called the health inspector and then we said we'll be fine and everything here. So he's going to come up. He's going to come up. We're waiting for him. And we got a couple of shipments that are coming in so we can.
Their
Yeah.
health inspector's coming today?
Well, he said he's going to call us and see if we can send somebody out because technically they're like on a holiday or something. So he's like, I got a couple of skeletons working around, so he's like, I'll call you when somebody's nearby. So
Because we got a call that you guys are still operating and that you were.
I called and we're operating.
Yes, and then
We
somebody was still
literally just
taking
got here like
product
half an hour.
out the. Doesn't matter what the time frame is, but they just said that you were operating out the front door. Somebody was taking product.
Our doors just closed. I mean, it's all the
Yes.
employees here. They probably thought it was customers. You guys want to come in and see?
I mean, I was going in and out of the front door.
Yeah, they specifically said the front
it's
door.
just employees. They probably thought it was customers.
Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah. Actually, I don't.
What were you taking in and out of the front door? What were you
I was
taking?
bringing the car around, and then I went out.
And you didn't have product in your hand?
Put the
And,
ID on you. Okay, it's okay. I'll take your information right here.
Damn, somebody get
What's
shot.
your, no, what's your first?
What's it?
I'll just write it down. What's your first name?
FAK.
So the girl says she was going in and out of the front door. She works there. She was going in and out of the front door. Every single person you found works there. Everyone. And not only that, look at this. In Ohio, when you FOIA request and you get it back, the police officers' faces are blurred, but the citizens, the private citizens' faces are uncovered. You're innocent until proven guilty. The onus is on the state. They're private citizens, yet their faces are unblurred. The public officials' faces are blurred. If this isn't backwards, I don't know what is.
216.
hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I'm over here with that hair beauty supply with this commander's complaint, I'm assuming. So what was it exactly? Because, I mean, there is a lot of people here. He's claiming that they're cleaning out and they're waiting for the health inspector.
Right there, those 6 words are the reasons why no matter what, they're getting a ticket. It's the commander's complaint, I'm assuming. There's no way they're getting out of this because the commander is the one that actually issued the complaint. They're getting a ticket no matter what. Even though they're going to call the health inspector and the health inspector is going to say, yes, I told you I might have been there today. And they're going to call the shipping people and say, yes, the shipping might be there today.
Got her info. Just saying that they were waiting on the health inspector since they got called on yesterday. And they were waiting on the shipment or something. And claim he was sanitizing the building. There's about another 3 other cars out here. And there's yeah, I got the camera on. Yeah. Well, they want summons now. So should you just summons the owner at this point, or so we summons all these people here?
So this morning I called the inspector.
Okay. Okay. All right, we'll go from there. Right, I got you.
He says he's got a
all right, I just wanted to make sure.
So he's like, I'll
all right.
get somebody there for you. He's like, I'll call you.
Okay.
Somebody's nearby. So we just kind of opened up a little bit of the gate.
And with
so
these,
he doesn't think that nobody's here.
Okay.
And
all right, we'll do that. Thanks, so appreciate it. Okay.
Probably what people have been seeing.
Yeah, the commander wants to cite him. So just him. Everybody else is good. And he can just have to explain it in court. So what's gonna happen is I did talk to one of my higher supervisors. We do have to cite you at this point, and then you just have to prove it in court.
We're not even open.
Because we got calls and.
But we're not open. I'm waiting for the inspector to get here.
What time is the inspector getting here?
I literally just got here, like, on my way here, I called him to see the number, that's the inspector's number.
Okay.
I called him at 11 and said, on my way here, so I got here about 11:30. I closed the store and I told him that I'm here at the store, and the police is here and they're wondering why I'm here after I closed the store, and I told them that I spoke to you, that I'm waiting for the inspector that might come out today, that you were going to give me a call, let me know, when the inspector will be able to come out. And they're wondering why I'm still here. I'm not open whatsoever, doors are shut, but they're wondering why I'm here, and I just want to verify with you that you did tell me that an inspector will possibly come out, and that I'm just waiting for a phone call from you.
Yeah, possibly, but I did say it was kind of unlikely today because I have a skeleton crew, and it's more than likely I'll be out Monday. We can send someone out Monday.
Okay,
but I can't guarantee that I'll have somebody out today.
This is Officer Body, Sergeant Body with the Cleveland Police Department. Yeah, we got a call complaint that somebody was carrying product or something out of the front of the store. We got here and there's about 4 or 5 people here. So, I mean, we were told to cite by our commander for being here. His excuse is that you guys were coming out and that he was receiving a shipment today for hair. So
Right. So no, I didn't guarantee. I told him it's highly unlikely that we can have someone out today, and it's more likely we'll have somebody out on Monday. And I would give him a call to let him know when we would have someone out, when they would be en route. But I conveyed to him that I could not guarantee that that we can have an inspector there today, and that he would remain closed until we come out.
And we've been closed. We have.
you just got too many people here. I mean, we're gonna have to cite you, sir. We're just gonna have to cite you for the day. You got to deal with it in court.
Thank you, brother.
It's just too many indiscrepancies. Too.
If you guys want to,
We're gonna cite, sir. We're gonna cite you. I talked to my commander.
Sir,
I've heard your story
I'm
out.
begging you, just come in.
We gave you.
At least look around. We're not running anything.
So they cite this guy. They end up citing this guy. They go inside and they cite him, even though his alibi, everybody there said they worked there. There was the cashier and the lady that had the hair leave it. She said she worked there, and the guy said it was a cashier. But because he's a cashier, he must have cashed somebody out. They forget the fact that he said he hasn't even entered the store yet, and this guy says he hasn't even entered the store yet, and they haven't talked to each other. It's ridiculous. And the person that made the decision is the commander, who's not even on scene. So that's what's happening around this country. It's people that don't deserve, haven't earned, weren't elected into the position, don't have the qualifications to do what they're doing, yet they're doing it. Everybody's overreaching for way too much power, right? Way too much power. This is unbelievable, unbelievable. I mean, there was nothing there, nothing. If you can't get arrested for a misdemeanor unless you do it in the presence in Ohio, surely there was nothing there that warranted a citation. Nothing. You didn't see a single customer walk out of that store or walk into that store. Nothing. It's a joke. Go on over to Real World News and Real Police videos. The link will be in the description. You can watch the whole video. But I'm telling you, our civil liberties are under attack. They are under attack. And more than anything, it's the economic hurt that it's going to put on this, that it is putting on the middle America. That's the real influence. That's the real bug. Careful with my wording. Anyways, guys, this is it's a travesty. It's an absolute travesty what happened there. That stuff like that happening, people only treat you the way you allow them to. As long as we say this is okay and this is normal, then it'll keep on happening. But if you would have told somebody 3 months ago that we're going to take the next 3 Mondays off, there's going to be no work, they would have went nuts. We haven't been working for a month and a half now. But anyways, Disorderly Product News, disgusted, over and out. Good night.